Right, we are back, and I'm recording over video. I just did the Ravenville video. I literally stopped, went to the loo, realised again parcels. I've already got the parcel, brought the bins in from being binned. It's freezing today. There's literally ice out, and yeah, we're back. And God, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Printing stuff. We don't have them. We don't have that. Which is the couple anvil situation, which I think is what I was... Oh, no, they're making it. Which has been sent into machine parts. Okay, I just understand it's just a production issue. Ooh, there's a whole lot. So yeah, I think last time we were doing walls and such. I'm breathing heavily, I don't know why. It's because my hands, I was just noticing my hands go, God, hands are like freezing for like 5 seconds outside, so yeah, that is, I need to stop having a habit of breathing heavily then, there we go, and yeah, I believe this was last time's situation, which means technically, I think if we, glass has been made in good production at least. I like how I described me breathing into my hands, and this, instead of explaining it completely, I just did the sounds going, because that makes sense. And these guys are now mining out this section of the mountain. So I have this buttoned off, and yes, I'm just going to say fuck the mountain here and get rid of it. Including this little bit, you can see where I've marked it off. And so that's cleared, and then potentially I'm either leaving this as a high set and this is going to set down, or it's going to be something or the other. But last time we were on this side of the building. Whoopee! And you should remember this. And I was waiting for this to be dug out. And I think I just finished filling in the mountain here. Let's put this back in. And just do the sound thing. Yeah, it's still connected. I was going to make sure the editor hadn't turned itself off then for a second. I can still hear it, but my sanity is losing itself. So, ignoring what we're doing this tower, because I think that's going to be an afterthought. Do we want to work on the tower itself? So, I understand that. Do we want... I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? That? And then... Oh, I did do the walls off camera, so this is actually going up over that way now. Which might explain the mesh. Do we just build this tower up and just say sod it? We're just going to keep going until we've done it ridiculously high. I mean, it's going to be another boring building video, but... I'm thinking these are either going to be towers, or they're going to be like buttresses, and then we'll slowly edge our way of making them taller potentially. Maybe I think one of them might be tall, one of them might be just a buttress. I'm using the right terminology. No, not a buttress. That's a fucking pillar thing. So they're building away a turret. So that's what I meant. Buttress. I'm just using the wrong bloody building terminology. So yeah. I just want it to be a relatively quickish video. I mean, I know I've just started, but it's one of them where I've kind of decided to take a quick hour break, and I played Ravenfield for a bit, which of course takes longer than you always think. So yeah, it's always a quick game of Ravenfield, and then a few hours later it's like, But this is coming along great. I think at some point we're going to take a serious project look at of building out houses for everyone, because I said I wasn't quite bothered about the fields. The fields can be a bit messy because they work, but the houses generally I said I wanted to do rooms, and I'll probably start with a housing district. I think I said if I was going to build it right. because this place is going to be a complete mess, but if I mess around with that first, because I don't mind messing that up, because that's not breaking jobs. Up here is breaking jobs. And the other places don't really matter too much, because it's not really as beautified, the more industrially. I mean, you go to the furthest, well, not the furthest one, the second furthest one, because I made the holiday home in a random island somewhere. Should probably make it like a work away of building on that way, just like, yeah, or just slowly improve. I mean, people keep watching this series. Series. I guess it's still a series. If people keep watching the series, they say, wait, is this episode 30? This might be episode 30. I don't remember the count, but I'm fairly sure the last one was 29. Well, if I'm correct, happy 30th episode. I'm surprised I got this far and haven't quit making the series randomly. Because that is normally... I mean, I don't know how long... I mean, I've done episodes, but never in like a straight line series this long. I mean, no one's ever really watched my stuff to warrant it, but you know, more recent success has allowed... And hopefully I haven't killed it off with my gap, but real life caught up. Right, we're going to meet that up there. Just go that off, and I think we're just going to carry on. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is the highest we can do, and 6 is too far, so we're just going to keep building and see how tall we get this. I mean, if that's gonna be flat, I can accept that being, you know, gets up there and goes flat. But this is going tall, I think. One of these towers is gonna be tall. I don't particularly care which one. Or do we make this entire section go tall? Oh. Because I can picture this being flat up there and this going up, up, up. It is a question. Unfortunately, I don't have time to plan this properly, so I'm just gonna wing it until it gets built. Which is like my most building things. I just go, yeah, well, I just figure it out. The details later. Get crack-a-lacking. Anyway, the next micro video, which is neatly themed, is set up. I've got a text. What was the text? Is it parcel? You got door? Yes! I also got the bins. I put a hole in this wall, haven't I? It's a hole. It's annoying me. It's filled up. Like I said, I literally stopped recording for Infield and literally a minute later, oh look, parcel's like perfect timing. Time that correctly. It's been quite quiet today. I mean, there's been a post for the bins and the letter came through, which was not really for the letterbox. Someone gave up on that. Sort of crammed it into it. And yes, we are. I can't believe we've already placed about, like, was it 400 blocks after this? Yeah, it hasn't gone far. And unlike the other tower, this is actually a fair bit bigger. I mean, the other tower's quite big. I mean, on the inside, it's like, on the outside, that doesn't look so big, but on the inside, it's like, okay, that's probably a bit more room than I'll ever need. But I can probably turn these into better rooms to begin with, actually. So that's rapid clicking, and holding down is a slow one, so I'm going to be tiring my hand out doing this. Tiring it out. I mean, technically, with me being on this tower, I can just end episode and leave my character up here and then come back and do another quick one, quick building sesh. For episode planning, that's my planning. I thought, I'm going to have to build this tower until it gets so tall, I'm going to be sick of it and then jump off and then figure the rest of it out at another point. But if this is going to be the grand tower, or is that, I don't know. I kind of want an uneven castle design, because it is on, well I say uneven, it's not symmetrical. It's a bit more realistic like that. Everything's just sort of lobbed together in a way. I mean, there is more symmetrical castles, but they don't feel as lived in. I say lived in as interest. I mean, there's a certain charm to a unbalanced castle design. Also, this is the better side to look at this from. So, if this side is the more intimidating side, I've done well. And I wonder what my block per minute is. I mean, saying it's only been 10 minutes, and like I said, it can't be that high. So blocks being placed are quite slow. I'm rambling. It's probably in about, I'd say 100? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, then there's trying to see high. It is 5 high. I thought it was 4, but it was actually 5. I mean, so placing 5, so every 2 seconds we say put 5 down, so 5 divided by 60, which is 12, so probably 12 blocks per 2 seconds. So what am I doing there? That's wrong math, isn't it? No, I want to be 5 times 30 then? So it's about probably, if we're being generous, 5 blocks per 2 seconds. It's probably a touch more actually, but depending on how fast I click and any intricacies. We're going to say 5 times 30. My brain's gone absolutely blank. What am I doing? I mean, 4 is 20. What am I doing? 25. So 25 is 5. 100. No, it's not. But I've actually gone blank. How have I lost my ability to do maths? I don't know. So we're saying 5 times 5 is 25. Because double that is 50. So we're saying 10 is 50. So we're saying 20 is 100. So it's 150 blocks per minute. Okay, there we go. My brain had to quickly ramp up its mathematical skills. Problem is, I was like, yeah, this is maths. And it's like, no, is it maths? Is that math? Am I doing math right? And then it's like, oh no. Quickly double check that before I like an idiot, and I'm there like an old computer checking if it's done all the important work. It's understood. It's found the right way to do it, and it's just checking if it's allowed to do that right. And that's what the real drag is there. That was my brain, akin to like a computer, I guess. I don't know how computers actually work, but me basically saying I was fairly sure that I was on the right track with math. I was just making sure I wasn't making myself a complete idiot myself by making a complete idiot myself trying to check my math. How is it I've graduated? Well, I've graduated from my uni technically, but not the last course, that last course, the level I'm doing now, which is higher, so well, the actual bachelor. But the foundation degree, I've got all cap and gown. Whee! So we're saying 150 blocks per minute. That actually probably sounds about right. Saying it's been a few minutes and I've gone through. Actually, it could be 250 to be fair. I mean, it's only 30 minutes. Probably 250 is probably a bit more accurate. I did say we're probably placing probably about a second and a half at most per 5. Sometimes it's probably quicker and a bit more efficient, depending on this transfer over. I mean, you could be looking at 400 blocks a minute at probably our peak speed. It doesn't sound as bad as I thought it was. To be fair, it just feels slow. But I think it's the movement that's really killing us. We're not exactly placing just blocks, we're also placing, moving. And we're not at full speed because we're doing the crouch thing so we don't fall off. So the question is, we're getting to this height, so if we want higher, am I going to regret it? If we fall, we're losing so much stone. So don't fall. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, my commentary is much to be desired. But my building, mwah. Tell you, you never get an efficient episode like this. I think I need to probably check back of how long I spent waffling, because sometimes it just builds up naturally. I mean, someone actually had, I don't know if it was YouTube itself or someone watched it and added the little timestamp cards, but it was like, yep, intro, half the episode, outro, the other half, and there was like a small bit in the middle where it was actually gameplay. I was like, oh, I did spend a bit of time. I mean, I did it, and then I spent about 6 minutes on the outro, which was kind of funny. The intro was kind of just me. Well, it wasn't really an intro. It was me introing and then double checking everything on the inside of the building, and then got to the meat of the building, which which I think I named the episode after. So yeah, it kind of was. Trust me, you don't get an efficient episode, you get an episode. Just be glad. I'm waffling. It's unusual. Well, I say it's nothing unusual, should I say? Not unusual. I've got the key adjective. I was using a B instead of a D then. See, my multitasking skills are there but not. Dear Lord alive. And I'm trying to multitask building while counting while talking. And remember to hold down crouch. Or control. Control and crouch, the same thing. Except in Minecraft, it's the other way around with shift. That's the ice machine beeping as usual. It's noisy as hell since then we've got a new one. And it was snowing. It looks like hail. It was the floor still white where it snowed. I turned around and thought, is that rain? And I was like, oh no, it's tiny hail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was about right. That is my real slowdown there. Is trying to make sure I'm getting these at the most efficient because it's gonna take a walk. The walk itself is a long part, so building this as best we can for height. I mean, it's night time. I mean, to be fair, we could probably have a quick check at brass parts. Have we built any? No, because we've gone into machine parts, machine tools. Let's just leave it. Let's just see if it does. I mean, worst case scenario, I have to put down the machine tools to a lower number. But, I mean, it hasn't built everything so quickly. I probably need to keep upping my industry, but I'm not. I've been building. But I've got the other part of the building to do, but it's one of them. My goal and the in-game goals don't quite fully align, so I'm either going to have to go to the other places and just put down a bunch of beds, a bunch of colonists, and start absolutely ramping up certain production things, so like the glasses and tools, and then the machine parts, and then there's that need more firewood. How are we doing on firewood? Charcoal. I keep placing them down, and that never seems to go up. But it's just under 100, so I can't blame it. It's not as it's in the 0 mark at least. Like it was about 5 or 4 episodes ago, where I was like, oh shit, we don't have enough of that. Like we're burning more than we kept, so we've got a stockpile at least. A slow stockpile is still a stockpile. Oh boy. People are probably getting sick of this already. I mean, if I remember to commentate enough, people might stick around, but... yeah. I mean, how are you today? Comment that down below if you got this far. Do comment down below. How was your day? Was it good? Was it bad? I mean, what are you gonna eat? Or what have you eaten? If you've ate, what have you eaten? If you're going to eat, what are you going to eat? I don't know. I don't plan for teas. My nerves go on doing this. So my aim is hopefully we get high. And we're around about that level. Okay, we're definitely so if we had to stop here, this is the original height for the main castle base. I'm going to the Tolerance Tower. I'm gritting in. I don't want this episode to be longer than 30 minutes. Which is 20 minutes, so if we look at time, this is probably in line to be 4 o'clock-ish? Or 4-1. So if we say an extra 10 minutes on that, I think we could probably do it. I mean, it's not going to be particularly the most interesting episode in the world, but it's like a podcast. Except when it's a single person, it's not quite interesting, is it? I mean, I did some farm streams, I mean, got slightly interrupted near the end, but you know, I was just sticking about anyway, so... I mean, the solo one was alright. A bit more just me dicking around, get some achievements. I mean, I got a truck stuck trying to move a tree and later on, so thank God no one saw that. Yeah, I can't make money apparently. I'm being stupid. I don't know. But I probably delete the old save and put a new one, and then check out the other place, the other maps, and then I've seen all the default maps at least. I mean, this is not particularly quickly the way of doing it, but it's switching up for me, so. Oh, since this is a bigger tower, I think you can probably get away with being taller. I mean, the other one, it looks cool and right. I think I just need more towers in general in my life. More random tall, not skyscrapers, but brick towers, proper towers. I mean, this has got like a 5 times size of the base, so if it's not 5 times the height. Uh, my fingers are aching. That's where the fucking bricks going. Here's the bricks. Oh my god, we're running for the actual stockpile of this. Let's do 4. I mean, that probably also probably fits into 200 in the divide, probably just about, so. Also, it's an even clicking number, so I'm not struggling. Probably even numbers actually feel a bit quicker, so that might have been a stupid thing doing 5s. I might just do the most longest way of building, other than building 1s. Yeah, this is definitely quicker than doing that, yeah. Me getting an auto-click would make sense. I'm going to break the mouse that way. Doing this is how I break mouses. And this isn't, what's a newer mouse? It'll be fine. She's just getting abusing. Oh, the old mouse didn't break like that. The old mouse give me electric shock, so. I'll try to at least. I think an inbuilt fuse went in it, to be fair. You can see that being dug out again. Come on, boys. I'm going to build this tower before you dug that out, and there's more of you digging that out. To be fair, I don't sleep, though. So that's probably the balance of it. The fact is, I can't make stone quick enough, then I collect rubble, so. To be fair, I could probably dismiss the the stone miners and get some extra colonists up for stations. I'll probably do that actually, that's an idea if I remember. Right, someone comment that down below and I'll probably remember that. Remember to dismiss the stone miners, or at least leave 1. Because I probably don't need this so much stone in stockpile. People don't know I'll have a stone crisis at some point and go like, how have I lost all this stone? And then I can look back at this point in time and go, oh yeah, that's because I thought I've got 200k in bloody storage. This is going so well. So, I mean, such a proactive, productive episode. There's a hole. Nope. We are not making. I've never. Did I fix that tower's hole? I can't remember if I did. I swear I must have done. Or is there still a hole in that? I don't remember if I said I'm gonna plug that hole at some point. Has this some point happened? I don't remember. Oh, they've almost outdone me here on that. There's actually gold on there, to be fair. I mean, do I need gold? Have I got enough gold being built? I know this is wasting time, but this is crazy. Well, interest. Yeah, I've got plenty of gold. I mean, copper with technically it's smelting more than anything. Is there anything below them? I don't remember. We're not even beat that tower. Come on, I want to. mean, technically working backwards is probably quicker, but I can't walk backwards around a circle, so I think that's all the quickest way is building on the ground, and like you're looking at a wall like that, like horizontally building, so this vertical nonsense. But going up. Imagine if I was really drunk and I forgot I did this and came back and went, oh god, there's a tower there. When did it happen? It'd be funny. I wonder if the people have finally built some more stone, because I can't remember if I'm running out of this. Is that going to be how I'm going to end the episode? I've just placed about 5,000 stone down. Nearly created a half tower. I mean, that gives me an excuse to do the rest of it, but... Right, this is also a serious thing. If you're still here, please do comment down below. Do we want 2 towers and a keep? So if, let's say, right, let's do this properly. Right, we're going to have mega tower or mega keep. So basically, this tower is tallest thing in the place, and this goes up so much. Or this and then all of this goes up as one big building. So mega keep or mega tower. I should probably make a poll for that. If I remember. If I don't have a poll, just comment down below, and then I'll probably remember and go, oh yeah, I did ask for that. And... oh Christ. Even I'm getting bored of doing this. It's a sound design, I tell you. It's not... It's satisfying, but not this rapidly. It's like satisfying for doing odds and sods. Like, I don't place a couple blocks here, I do a little bit of this, but this is like industrial scale construction, so... I mean, I don't think you can throw this up much quicker than I have, unless you use like a building. I mean, haven't the construction guys got different shapes these days? They probably have, but yeah, I think, is it solid? I can't remember. I could probably get the NPCs to do this, and I just forgot. I decided to just show off and do it manually. Like, truly a skilled person would do. That reminds me, I need to remember that I can't get more people down because the room's filled up with beds. I remember making that going, ah, it's too big. I won't never fill it up. And proceeds to fill up bedroom with beds. Did I pass like 1,000 colonists the other day? I think I did. I think off cam I might have got the achievement when faffing around with this. Alright, how much stone we got left? Good news. It's not a lot. So I can end this when I've run out of stone. I think, do I want to jump off? I probably will jump off because I don't think I can bear to do this after this. I'd probably think about building tower slightly. But yeah, do remember to vote or comment, depends on, because that may sway my opinion. It may not actually. I may just decide, yes, so I'm not going to copy build one of these towers. I'm going to leave this as a tall tower. Who knows what I'll do in the future? The ice machine's still making ice. I mean, have they finished this job over here? Can have a quick glance. No, they haven't. They've almost done. So they haven't beaten me for draining the stone pile. But I've done something more impressive, I feel like, because they were started well before I did. So I think technically in the race I would have won in construction and deconstruction, as I am my own walking crate. I mean, this has probably gone far past the practical size for a tower, to be fair. At this point, I'm reaching height of the other one. I did say I wanted to reach this by the end of the episode, so... I mean, I have got about a minute and a half left, and then my original 10-minute gap is... I go a bit further. No, 35 is where I'm cutting myself off. I'm going saying, nope, we're going to stop there. Or the fact I'm going to have to mute my mic. It's actually a bit of a gap there, to be fair, but it's still hailing. Do apologise, I'll cover my quick best I can. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, just because of the description. Please, save me, it's white, it's snow, no! I'm driving tomorrow, so I'm gonna cough now. So yeah, everyone have a good day. I'm ending it now. Free me! I mean, literally, we've probably almost beat this out. I mean, oh, do I get a thumbnail? I'm gonna do a thumbnail on board. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, quickly run, we're gonna get a thumbnail. Screenshot. I'm keeping the episode because why not? I mean, I'm probably gonna end the episode and then take the screenshot. I'm gonna die from bloody damage, aren't I? Let's grab food while we're here. You got no bread. How have we got 19,000? Where's our food in? Because apparently we got no bread. I think it is just berries and grown. For some reason, those industries have survived. The bread hasn't. I mean, come on. You've got to admit. 30 minutes and I've already got that built. Alright. Ending it now. Have a good day, everyone.